Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories, working on our Model Y with our glossy carbon fiber features. These are our turn signal covers, our mirror caps that are beautiful, and come check out the new performance carbon fiber spoiler. We just installed it on my Model Y. Take a look at it from the back. It's beautiful. Dimensionally identical to the OEM spoiler. Of course, we have it in glossy, wet look, or matte dry look. Looks great with our carbon fiber T-caps. And again, carbon fiber looks beautiful on any car. And we wanted to show you how awesome this fits. So we think, like we did with the Model 3, we solved the fitment issue that Tesla has. Take a look at the top angle, the low angle, and look at how flush our mold design is. These end lobes go on perfect. They're just like Tesla's, where they're kind of straight here on the end. So it comes around, starting off at about 2.5 inches and narrows itself way down, and then it goes right around the edge. So this is perfectly centered, like you're gonna learn in the video. 6 inches of clearance is all you need on each side. Once it's centered perfectly, it fits great. So look at this angle, and look at how nice and flush it sits on the deck lid. Keep wiping ash off the car, these brush fires, and but just look at how flush this sits. Perfect fitment all the way down. You have no loose corners. It doesn't lift up like the Tesla model version does. It fits on great. Leave the tape on, secure it, and let's learn a little bit more about the options, and we'll get into the installation right after this. Thank you. These Model Y carbon fiber spoilers are now in stock and shipping. We want to show you close up the difference between the satin or the matte versus the glossy. So here's a whole pile that we are getting ready to do our full inspections on. So we want everyone to understand a couple of things. First of all, every single spoiler is checked and fitted on the car or on a Model Y to guarantee you're not going to have a problem like the original ones from Tesla. Many people come here every day with the right edge coming up, the left edge coming up. So we test fit every one before we ship it. We make it a super installation. Just pull the tab off and stick it down. Anybody can do this, and we're going to show you how to do it next. We're going to take the glossy and the matte over to the car, show you the difference between the wet look, the glossy, or the matte look, the dry. All right, let's get started. Okay, this is a quick photo of glossy versus matte. Obviously, the spoiler on the left has the wet look. This is our glossy version. And on the right in the center is the matte version. Here's another view where we have them all lined up, ready to be taped. You can see the matte has a duller look, almost grayish under bright light, and the glossy is wet. Anyway, again, there's no right or wrong. It's your choice. Let's take a look now more at some matte ones. Now this is mounted on the car. This is the video we took after we installed it, and you can see it looks really nice. It matches all of the black, deep black flat moldings on the Model Y, like on all the door sills and all of the window sills and even on the door handles. So matte black matches very well. Now on to glossy. Now the same version on the same car with the glossy look. You can see inside the pattern. It's really nice, really beautiful. But if you're going to go with one or the other, try to match carbon fiber license plate. Try to match it to maybe your mirror caps, whatever you prefer. Let's get on with the installation now. Okay, installation can't be simpler. You simply take some blue tape like this and you measure 6 inches from the edge of the trunk to the line where we're going to install it. Once you center it, you tape it down, you pull the strings out, and that's it. So let's take a close-up look here with the white paint on the Model Y. And you can see how nice this fits. Now the spoiler is really amazing. It's all lightweight, all carbon fiber, super beautiful, lustrous. Of course, the wet look has a 3D effect where the matte is more of the original Tesla look. You simply insert it on top of the lip of your car like this, and you hold it down. So we're going to show you how to install it, but we wanted to show them side by side just to give everybody a little bit of a view of the differences between the finish. So remember, performance Model Ys come with the matte finish. The glossy is not available from Tesla, only from us. And again, these are almost identical in every way to the stock performance version. So there's the glossy next to the matte over the white paint. We'll switch them here now. And once you mark it up and center it, you'll know if it's perfect because you're 6 inches right from the edge. If you put this on too far to the right, you have a gap. If you put it on centered perfectly, you're fitting down just like this. So on both sides, same thing, 6 inches right to the edge. And we're gonna pull the tab out, stick it down. And then of course we're gonna use some painter's tape or Gorilla Tape to hold it down. You need force on it for it to bond. After 72 hours, you can take the tape off, but you really need to get this 3M VHB tape to adhere to this lip. So you'll notice we don't use too much tape. Honestly, on the Model 3 and the Model Y, Tesla puts tape everywhere. It doesn't seem to make good contact. We want to show you how flush this looks. If you take a look at it like this on a high angle, look at how completely flush this sits. It's absolutely right up against the paint from every angle. And we're very, very happy to finally be releasing it. It only took about 3 or 4 months to get the tooling down right. And again, these are now in stock. The first 100 are going to sell out real quick. So let's get to the installation, and we'll show you how to prep everything and get it adhered perfectly. Preparation is number one. You need rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol will help to take off wax, to take off dirt, to take off loose debris, anything that can stop this from bonding and holding on good. So again, if you have a Ceramic Pro on your car, you need to get the Ceramic Pro off in this small area right here. You can use a magic sponge eraser, something strong and very abrasive. We'll wear it out and take it off. Once you've cleaned it really well, put on a piece of blue tape. It doesn't matter how long it is, as long as you leave 6 inches here for centering, you'll be fine. We'll pull the tape off before we attach the spoiler. You want to insert it from the top level, 6 inches exactly from the side, 6 inches from this side, and then you want to push the tips forward and the middle forward. If you tilt this down, you're going to get a bad fitment and it's not going to fit. If you put it on flat and flush and push this directly in and push these in, you will get a perfect flush fitment. Now, let's pull the red backing tape out and show everybody how you do it. So with one person holding it, you're going to be able to start it by about 1 inch and let it hang down below. And let's put it back on and center it with the tape. And then you're going to push the middle on first and then the tip on. Now watch, this is grabbing instantly and the tape is here. Then you hold this side down and you pull it out slowly as you go while keeping it on, all the way on, repositioning the end and pushing forward. Forward pressure activates the pressure sensitive adhesive tape, and if it's on flush and perfect like it will be, if you have it 6 inches side to side, then you just have to attach your pressure tape that we use, either Gorilla Tape or any kind of painter's tape, attach it and apply more pressure for 72 hours. Then the 3M VHB tape underneath will bond. So you notice how we are doing it like this. We're applying it on the bottom and pulling it forward. This puts pressure towards the tailgate. Wrap it up and over and stick it right down on your paint. Now remember, if you have ceramic pro or any kind of nano ceramic coating on here, you've got to remove it, and you need to use some kind of magic sponge to remove it off the leading edge. It's only this much of the edge that makes contact. And the glossy one's on, and we have 3 pieces of tape holding on with lots of tension in it. The tension is adding pressure, pushing it forward, okay? So again, if you don't want it touching your paint, use the back window, use your tail lights, and use the under the tailgate as bonding points. But please keep this tape on, and only put it on if it's perfect and the lip is sealing perfect and you love how it looks. Thank you.